Hey guys, this is a beautiful day. Finally, we've had a week of cold temperatures. We've had 2 nights of frosted covering things. So I'm starting here on the porch to show you how nice the specimen pot looks with the shade perennials holding up beautifully on the porch. It's a day you can sit on the porch. It's a nice breeze. And the finished piece of art, just loving it. Reggie is hoping to have, and is going to have, an art show in July. If you're close by, come by. These boxwoods winter burn. They're coming out of it little by little. So I have the caladiums out on the deck for some fresh air, some annuals. I'm going to go shopping tonight for some other pretty colors to put in other pots. Brought the wonderful herbs out for fresh air. These are going to get planted this weekend. These are my nice little climbing morning glories, the white ones. Everything needs in and out. Loving how the pansies have stayed and have gotten even more gorgeous. Just holding their colors. Another piece of art from my hubs. And in these pots will be those colors of pinks and purples. But these pansies are just doing a great job this time of year. And the good news, the blueberries have survived all of the frosts. You can begin to see some of the blueberries forming on the branches. Let me back this up. So this is going to be full with blueberries that will be delicious to eat. And as we walk through here, we're just doing a walkthrough today. Everything's ready to just jump out. The peonies, the clematis look a little puny today, but we've had 2 cold nights. 34s, 33s. Swiss shards love the cold temperatures. Be cutting that in a week or 2. Ajugas and the phlox still holding their colors, still giving a lot of interest to the edges. But as we stand here, I start seeing pops of color from the irises. The Japanese maple just coming out in full color too. It's a good time. We've waited and waited and waited for some warm temperatures. We're all hoping to see all the wonderful summer colors starting to pop. But this makes me happy. I've had a full week. It's not over yet, doing all the fun things that we like to do. Excuse the dogs next door. My cat must be over there bothering them. But what I've loved this spring is being able to finish these nice little walkways. It makes all the difference. It takes forever before you realize what you need. There's that beautiful blue ajuga picking up on that painted fern. But to be able to walk through here, having a path without knowing you're stepping on things, amazing. Spring flowers. First year for this little yellow ruffled iris. They're going to come out this week as temperatures come up. And the foxgloves. Clematis. I love how green the lawn is. Actually, we mowed Monday and today is Thursday. It could be mowed again. That wonderful peachy color. The columbine are popping up everywhere, depending on the pinks, the purples. I'll have to start trimming back my lamb's ear, and I'll show you how I do that. But it's textural and smells wonderful. This is my first year for this peony. This is Shirley Temple. It's going to be white and big. This is Mr. Blue, and you will see him next week. In fact, its owner needs to start again, so I will be separating Mr. Blue, or Big Blue, but in that, it's a beautiful shade of blue. Look at these foxgloves. They've never been this large. And I love this pink columbine back there against the purple alliums, and how they just seed themselves and know where to intertwine among all the other plants that are in the garden. Oh, and as you can come through here, the shadows are beautiful. Hostas didn't get covered and they didn't get hurt. And there's Mr. Goose. I don't know if the cat's gonna jump in there after it. Oh, there they are. And the goslings have gotten so big. These are the ones I showed you several weeks ago you could barely see. And now they're out here. What a nice surprise. Living on the river has its pros and cons, but mainly its pros. The deck was on there this morning with the neighbor's little 4-year-old. She loved being out here. Again, these pansies, my miniature little globe is doing beautiful. Look how that just seeded itself. You couldn't plant that and make it look any more natural. Hey, Mo Man. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I know. You wish the little girl was here. And, you know, none of these were seeded. I love the difference in color. That and the pink. Isn't that sweet? Another piece of art. All of Reggie's outside art is done on the backside of barn roof metal. I find that just so unique. The little violets still in bloom. These have been blooming since, what is this? This is almost the end of May, at least a month and a half. This is variegation. And their little blooms on Jacob's ladder. I know, we're all thrilled. I did spray the roses last night with a little BT. You can see a little chewing being done. Not so much on this rose, but the buds are coming out. Lovely saffron druin. This Harry Lauder walking stick, look at its form. You have one of these so that you can see the form of the limbs and the bark. And it has a sweet little canopy that's very controllable in a backyard, such as this. We all have pots yet to be planted. Now that I don't see any frost anywhere for 2 weeks and it's warming up. This little pop of color is nice. This will turn into shade quickly, and they do really well there. I have garlic to harvest next month, I believe. And this is my Iceberg climbing rose. It's the one that was showing some chewing on it, so I didn't catch that till one night this week. The cutting garden, hopefully next Thursday. I've started hardening things off today, and I'll show you the good news and the bad news. These are all daylilies, and they just line this wonderful staircase, which makes it a beautiful walkway. But as we come up these stairs, and the house going from historic tan to white, little by little. But over here, we have all of the beginnings of the cutting garden. And they're going in here in the next half hour. Snapdragons, zinnias, the little dwarf sunflowers, and darn, I moved my cosmos to another room with better light. 3 days later, this morning, I text Reg. I was out of the house. Oh my gosh, I haven't watered them in 3 days. He went to the room. I think I'm gonna have to direct sow. It's just what happens. It's the fun of it all. But anyhow, pots. These pots will have dahlias, and they will be strategically placed probably here and here to give some extra color and some extra cutting of in the fall of the year, but here we are. I'm just so glad to see the sun and feel the warmth. And I know everyone here is too. So get out, enjoy your day, and see you the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.